Good morning, America. Thank you so much for being with me today. Today we have planned an interview with the hip-hop main cast of the epic poem Beowulf. Could we please give them a nice warm welcome? First interviewee we have today is the man himself, Beowulf. Beowulf, can you please come in, please? Yeah. Woo! Hey, I love my fans. Hey, you up there, yeah. Oh yeah. Welcome to the show, Beowulf. It's a pleasure to meet you. Hey, thanks. I know it's a pleasure for you to see me from how cool and muscular I am. Alrighty now, I have a couple of questions that a lot of people all over the world are wondering about you. You ready? Oh yeah, baby, I'm ready. Alright, first question. Where and when did you live as a child? So I grew up in the 6th century in southern Sweden. My tribe that I grew up in is called Geatland, or for short, the Geats. My father, Edgethal, graced me well. Woo! He's dead now.
Bruh.
Interesting. Alright, next question. Why did you decide to help Hrothgar in the first place to help defeat Grendel? So now you see, I could have declined his request for me, and I could have just let Grendel kill everybody in Herat, but I didn't. One of the main reasons that I helped is because I have a special connection with Hrothgar. Hrothgar personally knew my father. Woo! He's dead now.
Bruh.
And they were friends. But the main reason why I helped out was that I wanted to prove my dominance to the people. I wanted to show the people of the Danes how strong, handsome, and brave I am. Wow, that's cool, Next question. Can you walk me through how you defeated Grendel? Like, what was the primary strategy and what did you do? Alright, so first of all, Grendel, he was like an easy breeze, He was like a piece of dust on my shoulder, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I get it. So the real strategy that I took into this battle was that I pretended to be asleep, like all the others in Herat. Then when Grendel came into the mead hall, he was probably like, oh, everyone here's asleep. I'm gonna go attack right now here. But then, boom! I'm on his back, baby. Grendel's like, ah! I'm wrestling with him and stuff. And then I grasp him with his arm. I rip it off his body. Whoosh! Blood is everywhere. On the walls, on the floor. Grendel's giving this horrible screech. It's worse than Joey Carroll singing in choir class.
Bruh.
Then Grendel chickens out and returns to his lair with his mom. That's when I claim my victory. Dang, that's awesome. Alright, final question for you. I need your opinion on this. For the sake of your life in the kingdom of Geatland, do you think it was a good idea to fight the dragon? Woo! Man, I've been thinking about this one on my free time, you know what I'm saying? And I believe that it was a good idea to fight the dragon. Even though I lost my life, I also killed the dragon. He was no longer a threat to Geatland. And plus, I think it was my time to go because I aged quite a bit from the battle between Grendel's mother and the dragon. Wait a second. Didn't Wiglaf basically kill the dragon? Hey yo bro, you shut your mouth bro, come here. Alrighty then, we're going to move on to the next interviewee today. Let us all please give a warm welcome to the mighty Hrothgar. Nice to see you today. Yes, thank you for being on today. I know you're always busy with, rolling the Danes and stuff, yes. It is quite a mighty task to support my people. Alrighty, I have a couple of questions sent to me from all around the world, so let's get started. First question, how did you become King of the Danes in the first place? So I grew up in a royal family, you see. My eldest brother, Hrothgar, was the king before me. Unfortunately, he passed away. May his soul rest in peace, my boy.
Bruh.
And then I became the king after him. Yeah, very interesting, Alright, next question we have is, why did you decide to build Herat in the first place? So, in the Danish culture, there's a special cultural trait that we carry. And it's that us Danes love to celebrate and party all day and all night. The purpose of Herat is to let my people, including myself, party all day and night and have a good time. You get what I mean? Yeah, I get it. Alrighty, the next question for you is a scenario question. What if you hadn't called for Beowulf when Grendel attacked Heorot? Do you think that your kingdom would have died, or do you think that your men could have defeated Grendel? Yes, I believe that if I hadn't have requested assistance from Beowulf, my kingdom would have fallen. I think this because no man can ever match the strength, courage, and bravery and quick thinking that Beowulf had. I know for a fact that none of my best men could have taken down Grendel. Even though my army doesn't match Beowulf, that doesn't mean we're a weak army, you know? Yeah, I get it, and also that's a solid answer. And so, last question is, what is it like being king? Like, what responsibilities do you have? God made me who I am to protect those of my country who are unable to protect themselves. I try to uphold justice in all circumstances in the Danes. And finally, I should never let the pride of the Danes fall because of my self-interests. Very nice. Alrighty, thank you, King Hrothgar, for joining me today. Ah, yes, anytime. Alright, everybody, the last character on the interview today is the new King of the Geats, Wiglaf. Let us all please give him a nice welcome. Everybody, hey, thank you. Love you over there. Love you over there. How you doing? Welcome, Wiglaf, to the show. How are you today? I'm doing alright as of now. I'm under stress all the time because of my new job as King of the Geats. Yeah, I get it. You know, your job actually relates to your first question. The first question is, how did you become King of the Geats? Oh boy. It's a long story, but I'll say it fully. So basically, when Beowulf was King of the Geats, a dragon invaded Geatland because some idiot decided to be a funny guy and steal a chalice from the dragon. I see. So Beowulf wanted to fight the dragon by himself, but then me and a couple of guys were like, nope, we're coming with you. Cause let's be real, guys, no one is defeating a dragon by themselves, like, come on. But as we saw the dragon beating up Beowulf, instead of our army helping out Beowulf, they fled. Why? Cause they're chickens. So I then realized that Beowulf needed help if he wanted to kill the dragon, so I hopped into battle. We started stabbing the beast until he can't handle it no more. But sadly, as the dragon is about to die, it bites Beowulf in the neck area and injects venom into his body. Ouch! As Beowulf takes his final breaths, he whispers something into my ear. He basically says, "You are the last of us. Carry on my legacy. Be the new King of the Geats." And from there on, the rest is history. That's an amazing story. Next question. How did you bury and honor Beowulf's body? So, we buried his body on a hill towering over the sea. We then made a barrow over his body, so when sailors pass by the barrow, they'll know that, oh yeah, that's Beowulf's barrow. I know it. Dang, that's a good way to remember him, you know? Yeah. Now we're on to the last question, and it is, as the new King of the Geats, will you try your best to rule over the Geats in the footsteps of Beowulf, or not? You see, that's an interesting question, and my answer is yes, but also no at the same time. What I mean by that is that I want to have Beowulf's bravery, courage, and integrity that he showed as a leader, but at the same time, I also don't want his huge ego. Yeah, interesting. Alright. Thank you, Wiglaf, for coming on to the show today. Thank you, sir. Have a good one. Well, that about wraps up today's interview with the cast from Beowulf. We'll see you next time and have an amazing day. Thank you, King. Thank you, King. You can see my iPad and my glasses. I was, so I could build up my reputation as an epic hero. No, your job actually relate. Actually, Sherry and honor bear. Oh my god! Of course it falls.